Good morning to you, you awesome human, on this beautiful June 25th. Look at my desktop. I've got Mattermost. It's an open source messaging software for teams to work together. You can voice chat using the Zoom plugin. There's a lot of awesome things that you can do with Mattermost, but I really wanted to highlight open source and its importance in the voice over IP market, okay? You voice chat with your friends, whether that's coworkers or family members. Maybe you have a clan and you game together with people, right? Chances are you've used something like Discord, Skype, TeamSpeak. You've used something like that, right? And you're sitting there thinking, hey, why should I use anything else? And I'm going to tell you right now. Number one, open source is the way to go, because with open source, there's a lot of people that can audit the source code. People will track down bugs and get those taken care of. Security issues can really just be opened up and monitored or scanned through by the vast majority of the public user base. And that's wonderful, because security advocates like myself, we can make sure that privacy actually is real with the software being used. So like Mattermost, you can have end-to-end encrypted chats. All your messages and your voice data is not going straight into, for example, a Discord cloud, where maybe they scan all your voice and text packets and everything and try to market stuff to you. I don't know. Could that happen? Yes. Does it happen? I'm not sure. But the point is that we don't know, and we have no 100% way of knowing what could be done with the information uploaded to their cloud. It's their cloud, your data goes to them, and it becomes theirs. So whatever they do with it, well, hey, whatever, right? Like maybe they listen to it. Maybe they like your voice and do weird stuff with it. I don't know. But anyway, Riot IM is also beautiful, wonderful software. So if I were to go the open source voice chat or the open source discussion team chat, I would definitely focus on Mattermost. Like, check Mattermost out. It's more, I think, targeted toward enterprise, but with Riot, you can do a lot of great stuff also. And I wanted to highlight the importance of protocols, because regardless of whether you're using TeamSpeak or Discord, Skype, whatever, it comes down to this, okay? When people develop software, like any of the stuff that we use to communicate or chat with, and even YouTube itself, there are libraries used, okay? These libraries are like kind of just packages tied into software to make it work. And people use the Opus codec. That's an audio codec that supports voice chat, music, etc. And just with the voice data exchange, or maybe media encoding such as MP4, the MP4 format, all of that stuff. You've got video encoding, audio encoding, and all of these encoder decoders, codecs, they basically all work together to give us a greater internet where we can all enjoy video and voice. And all that these developers do is tie all these different softwares and open source technologies together to make whatever they do, and they really just wrap it up or customize it to give it their own template. So like, for example, if I click room directory, that's beautiful. It gives us this little loading, this GIF, whatever you want to call it. And then from here I can search. So maybe I say program, and maybe something will pop up. I have not tried this yet. But anyway, you can drop this stuff down. You can use Freenode, Mosnet. There's a bunch of different things that you can do, and it's really amazing all the different protocols that have been developed and that are used, like, for example, Matrix and XMPP. One of the early ones, one of the starters was IRC. I believe that we definitely have to thank IRC for kind of beginning, or at least helping to shape the way that internet chat began. And from there, I believe that it's amazing what like Yahoo chats or MSN chats and all those things did for the internet. They ultimately helped to shape the way that web chats have evolved. And I think if you just go back over the history of all internet chatting, whether it's text or voice communications, it has all really evolved and progressed through various different softwares, and it's just amazing. It's wild how things have become. I mean, nowadays it feels like whoever gathers the most venture capital funding and then markets the hardest, they come out on top. And it's a little sad that it is that way. I mean, it's almost like the way, the way the president is elected in the United States. If you have the most money and you get the widest spread reach with your campaigning funds, you're pretty much going to win. I mean, it's like, yeah, yeah, he spent like millions of dollars on his campaign. He won. No, duh. Okay, yeah, like we know that's going to happen. I mean, whoever spends the most money on marketing and has the most viral funded campaign, they're not hard. Okay, we get it. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, let's break that cliche, okay? Can you help me break that cliche? Discord is free. Yeah, it's free as in funded, like, hundreds of millions of dollars in venture capital funds. How about we look at open source projects? Like, I know Mattermost was just funded. They got like Series B funding of 50 million. Okay, this is kind of getting a little bit toward that, like I said, that enterprise market. But Riot IM, check it out, seriously, and check out Matrix. There's a lot of awesome stuff. And if you have never heard of XMPP or you don't know what it is, definitely check that out too, because I think there's strong importance in being able to communicate with your friends and people with encryption, knowing that it's end-to-end secured and that it's private. So keep your privacy, okay? Value it. Don't let it go. Don't give it up. You know, that's a freedom. I'd say it's a right, you know, that privacy, that encryption. Don't fall apart and just like use some crap software just because people got $200 million plus and they're like, yeah, look at what we made. No, like, heck no, that's ridiculous. And about the whole TeamSpeak 5 thing, man, that's really dragging its feet on that, ain't it? Yeah. I mean, TeamSpeak Systems, if you're out there, if you're listening, come on, guys. Like, you're promising like Q4 2018 release dates for beta. It's already going on like Q3 here real soon of 2019. I mean, you're going to be pushing a year on when you initially published, hey, sign up for beta. And it's just like, well, what the heck, dude? What is going on with that? Why? And yeah, sorry, this is kind of like a little bit of a rant, but I hope that you have a lovely 25th of June and the rest of your June month goes amazing. Thanks for listening, guys, and I hope that some of what I've said has sparked some interest in privacy, and I hope that you can understand where this video is coming from, and maybe you can check out some of what I mentioned, like, for example, the Mattermost and Riot. Those are two awesome softwares for team voice chat, team text. But yeah, I'm sorry. Check out Riot IM and Mattermost. By the way, I love Red Bull, and yes, I just drank a whole Red Bull. So if I sound hyper, I freaking am.